Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to Fangirlz Assemble. We're here.
We're here.
We're hungry.
We're so hungry.
So it'll be a short show.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk to you about books we've hauled, what we've read,
You know what
and
else?
where we buy our books.
That's right. We're hungry for some deals. And you can get those at our great sponsor, InStockTrades.com,
Right.
where they're still having a red tag sale.
It just
Books
happened
up-
for months. It's been wild. It's just like it's never going away.
Yeah. So you should check all those out for sure. Check out the new releases. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out.
That's right. Very exciting. Very happy about it. I just opened up to check.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize I'm 2 behind on my Nightwing hardcovers, so I guess I had to get 2 and 3.
Do you want to share your screen? Should we do a little scroll through?
Maybe I'll just see my screen.
Scroll through.
Look at this. I didn't realize 1 3 was out, and I gotta fix that because I need both of them. Yeah, X23 Omnibus. 30%.
Yeah, gotta get that.
Very good. Very good.
Your Deadly Class. The next volume's out. Big old hardcovers. Those are nice.
It's a big deal for Deadly Class fans. I thought it was fine.
Hot take.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just didn't work for me. I don't get it.
That's fine. We all like different things.
Yeah, it just bums me out.
Yeah,
when that happens.
I got you.
Well, we got whatever that is.
I was gonna say I've stared at that because it looks so cute.
I don't know what this is, but I like it. Got One Piece Volume 103.
It's so fun.
Romantic killer, fantastic. So good.
Nice.
The show's so good. It's on Shonen Jump as well. It's really good.
Oh, cool.
Oh, re-release of of Black Hammer Omnibus.
Yeah, they're doing paperbacks. So if you were like, forget it, I don't want these big library editions, get a paperback. Yeah.
I do want the library editions, but I'm so behind, and I really want to read them. This would be a cheaper way for me to read it.
Yep, that is true.
Because I am dying to read it, and whatever this is, man, I'm behind on comics. You know, I don't know where I've been. I used to like check everything, like when everything was coming out all the time, and then I realized I have to afford to live.
Yeah, I don't do that as much either because I would be too tempted. So
now I just wait and then I pick up stuff when I pick it up, or I'll read it like online and then go pick it up in person. And I just catch up all at once. This is good, or this is cute. Oh my gosh, the docs! No.
Got some mind management there. That's cool.
I really want to read Monster and Beast.
Do it. You know what? And you should get it in stock trades because look at that price.
That's a good price.
You can't afford not to get it.
I know. That's what Elliot would say. He's like, you're throwing away money.
Yeah, honestly.
If you don't get this. Yeah, some good picks. High Republic. You know, jump on. Check out stock trades. Check it out.
Great deals.
Oh, World's Bubble Like a Soda Pop. That's from the anime movie. You can watch that on Netflix.
Oh. I mean, I like the name.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Awesome.
Hello, Mary. Hello.
Hi, Mary.
Hello,
Mark.
Hello, James. Good morning.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I saw your comment.
That's funny.
I can't believe it's been a year. It's wild. What have you been doing?
Time flies.
I will never forget people bring that up into Jess's chat and being like, I don't understand. And then somebody in the comments was like, I'm just mad. I don't get it. And then someone tried to attribute it to Jess and not me. And I was like, no. Omnibus is mine.
That's like people saying Jess introduced me to T-Dragon Society, which is nonsense. Yeah, I get very offended.
The audacity.
Very offended. Yeah, it's
the
not
audacity. Okay. Little ladies, we just don't know.
We don't know comics. Why are you watching, honestly?
I mean, to be fair, I'm behind, but I know a lot of comics. Anyways. Hi, Kristan. How are you doing?
Hi. Did you read anything?
Let me tell you, no, I didn't read. Well, I read a lot of webtoons this past week. I'll be real. I did read.
Tell us about those.
Those
count.
Sure. I'm just catching up on stuff. So let me bring up what I've been reading most recently. I've been reading this thing called I'll share my screen again. It sucks because when I read this, I can't put them in Goodreads because I don't know a good way to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm caught up on my dud to stud boyfriend.
Oh, Dud just stud boyfriend.
So these two were childhood friends that kind of reunited later in high school. She's a big time streamer. She's on YouTube, so she's a big like influencer, and she was really popular because of her and her boyfriend at the time. Now they break up, pretty much because she's like obsessed with numbers and like, growing. At the same time, he confesses that he likes her, and she's like, you know what? You're gonna be my new boyfriend. We're gonna do so many days, and then you're gonna get fit and do all this stuff, and we're gonna like completely transform you or whatever. And like at the end, if we're successful, we'll date. But as they're doing that, they're getting closer to each other. And she even like takes time to learn his interests because he's a big, big otaku, like 100%. And it's really cute. It's very Korean because there's always gonna be like a fight in there, right? Because he's gonna get fit and he's gonna learn how to fight a little bit. So not that different from lookism, which is also really popular, but like way less violent than lookism. It's cute though. I'm invested now. I have to know what happens. So I've been reading that. I got so many things in here. Even though I'm subscribed to all these, I'm not caught up on all of them. I caught up on Surviving Romance, which I talked to you about recently too. The one where she's in the book and that continues to be bonkers, and I don't ever know what's happening. But I like the horror aspect of it a lot. And then the other one that I'm caught up on, where are you? Oh, besides Night Owls and Summer Skies, the Summer Camp. Oh my God, the Summer Camp one I told you about. This one I super recommend if you're like into just kind of like easier like graphic novel reads that feel like a daily thing, because it does say daily. It's so cute. It's just an office friendship turned romance. And like the way that they talk to each other, like, let me see if I can find a good, I'll just show like the first one so you kind of see how it's like put together. But like, it's this kind of art style. And it's all divided this way. And then there's a lot of like them talking to themselves in their head, and you get both like sides of them. So he's just very like always has his stuff together, and she's like, whatever, I don't care how I dress. And they kind of get to know each other. So like her talking to herself. So she has this thing back and forth with past Joe and tomorrow Joe. So tomorrow Joe's like, listen, enjoy today. We're gonna make this happen tomorrow. Like this is gonna happen. Don't worry. Tomorrow we're gonna do all the things we said we're gonna do. And so it's this constant back and forth. So that's what I've been.
That's cute.
So I'm in my webtoon novel thing right now. I'm bringing comic books with me to the cabin when I go tomorrow. So that's my like read time.
Nice. What are you bringing?
I bring all the comic books that Freddie gave me. I'm gonna read Cosmonites Volume 2.
Nice.
And Wonder Mystoria, and then I'm gonna bring a lot of novels to read because I guess I can show you.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring the one up that you got me. It's in my bedroom.
Oh, I hope you love it.
I do too. I'm bringing that one too. But Jess got me Fake Dates and Mooncakes.
Oh, cute.
And If You Still Recognize Me.
Ooh, it's so shiny.
I know. So
I love that cover. Yeah.
And I do have a not book haul. You want to see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Show me your not book haul.
So my favorite game is Horizon Zero Dawn. And my friend, look at this. It got me this whole Lego. It's gonna be so tall. Look at that.
It looks really cool. I don't understand it, but it looks cool.
There's a little Aloy in there. My main character, she's right there.
Oh, cute.
Did you get on top of these guys?
Okay.
Because they like little slow walking dinosaur looking guys to like show up the map. So it's like Zelda when you get like the tower or whatever. But
awesome.
Oh, it's so nice.
Very nice.
And then you haven't met this guy, One Piece, but if One Piece fans in the audience, they got me my favorite guy, Oden. As you can guess, she's like, why does she like this weird looking guy? He's a himbo.
Oh,
That's why. He's a dad and he's really goofy. He's a really sweet leader and he's really dumb. And that's all
everything
it takes
you love.
for me.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. I have to worry about the Horizon. It's like, wait, the Horizon, is the book called Horizon? Is it the Horizon book? The first book is very dark. Green light, it softens, has a happy but somber ending.
That is one thing that I bought that I was going to
Ah.
show. Yeah.
Well, show me. What's it? What is it?
This is like from the publisher Eyes Press. I don't know if you've heard of them. Eyes Press. But they're
Oh yeah,
putting
yeah,
out
yeah.
they're putting out Korean comics. So
Oh,
yeah, I picked it up at Second and Charles with some credit I had. Because
yeah,
it's just like the cover got me. It's beautiful looking. And the art inside looks really nice too. It does look creepy though. Some of it does.
yeah.
I'm trying to show you like okay, yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Ooh.
But it's about I guess these a boy and a girl alone together. All they can do is move forward, but against broken adults and devastating despair, how long will they be able to keep going? So I'm thinking like the world's ending or something,
Yeah.
and they got to figure that out. So I can understand how
Ooh.
that seems very dark and
I'm
upsetting.
in. I'm in.
Also, it has a happy but somber ending. Thank you, Elon, for telling me that. Because if there's not a happy, and honestly, I'm that person. I need that. Like, so appreciate that. I do.
It's good to be prepared. You know.
Yeah, I want to know.
Hey, Bar. Have I read Captain
Hello,
Marvel by
Bar.
Kelly Thompson? I don't know if I have. It's possible that I have, and I've forgotten. So,
I have not, but I love
maybe. Start reading a sapphic book about space rebellion. Okay, drop the name. So many trigger warnings for that book. Little boy puts his mom. Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay, good to know. I'll read it.
I'll read it, but it's good to know. Yikes.
That was people are like, you don't need to have trigger warnings. It's good to know before you go into something.
Yeah. Also,
because sometimes I'm still upset because I don't know what character it's going to happen to, and it happens to someone I don't expect, and I'm like, I didn't ask for this. Like I do have to warn. Last time I talked to her, or maybe it was on. Was it Us Together? Who did I recommend this to? The show The Oku. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Oh, I want to read the manga so bad. I think there's like 18 volumes out. And now I'm more with the show. I hope that with the show they reprint some, or I don't know. I'll have to find on eBay or something. It's so good. It's the Oku inner chamber. So the Oku is the inner chambers during the shogunate of where like the concubines live. So like the shogunate would have all these concubines. If you watch any like historical Chinese or Japanese, there's always like this like huge concubine like hierarchy or whatever. But in this world, during the Tokugawa period, there was an illness that spread that infected all the men. And so it killed off most of the male population and eventually stabilized where there's like one man for every 4 women. And so it shows how that affects that and what the inner chambers look like for the shogunate and how that developed in that. So it's like they still stay true to like big historical events, like closing off Japan, only talking to the Dutch, all that stuff. But it's, oh my God, it's so cool. It's really, really good. And I really like it. And I can't wait to read the books. The sexual assault is there, and I have to say that. And that's luckily there's a gold trigger at the top. But it's one of those like, man, I want you to read so bad, but also I want you to know. Yeah. Because it's so cool, and the shoguns are so cool, and then you're like, oh no.
What's it called again?
Oku, Ooku. And there's one episode you have to skip, and I'll check that first. So if you decide to watch it on Netflix, let me know.
Okay.
So I can tell you which one to skip because it deals with something that you will not like, and I'd rather you just not see it.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen the manga around. They have like those really simplistic, pretty
and there's always
covers,
somebody
right?
looking this way or whatever.
Yes,
yeah,
I've definitely seen that. Yeah,
too. And so when it dropped, I was like, oh,
I didn't know that's what it was about, though.
I'm obsessed. And this first like female shogun they show, because they go from the present and then they go to the past, so she can figure out how it all comes together, like how the shogunate came to how it is today. I'm obsessed with her. Like I'm in love. I'm in love with her. I would do anything for her.
I'm going to check it out.
She walks in and sees her concubines. She's like, y'all are too flashy. Like, our economy's in shambles, and all these handsome young men are here. I don't need them. Look how expensive your clothes. It's just ridiculous. And I'm like,
love that. Love that for her.
Anyways.
I mean, Maddie, I've been getting better at watching TV, so I just finished Yellow Jackets.
Well, here's what we do after we finish the show. Oh, wait, do you have food at your house? Can we sit and talk about it?
Food may be ready by then. Yeah.
Okay.
Reed's working on it, but
Okay.
we have to talk
Seven
about
Devils. All right, I'll check it out. The book is basically about two women going to Delhi rebellion mission against the Empire family.
Mm-mm.
Works for me. Not gonna lie, Gore. I love. I can talk. I swear to God, I can. Not gonna lie, I love Gore. Really might give the Horizon a look. Love the simplistic cover. And thank you, James, for spelling it out. It's that long O. It's like
Yeah,
okay.
got it.
Because the
I've
first,
definitely seen those.
the first one's big, the kanji, and it's just like a long O. Anyways, do you have food in your house? I don't know if she has to go out. My Jimmy John's has been delivered. You know, and
it's Jimmy John's day.
I want to talk to my best friend about Yellow Jackets.
I mean, it's very exciting. Very exciting. Have you watched Righteous Gemstones?
No.
Oh, Maddie, you should do it. It's on HBO.
I just got HBO again.
We just got it again. So
just for Adventures with Superman. Listen, it's the most anime thing. That show is made with the female gaze. Okay, that Clark Kent is the silliest, goofiest man, and he's just a little guy. He's just a little intern at the Daily Planet, and I love him. It's all anime style. I watched the first episode before this. It's the cutest damn thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I'll watch it. I eat. I cook food.
How dare you? Rita is cooking. Bar.
Yeah. I just have executive dysfunction, so I had my husband get my lunch for me.
Also, sometimes we're so busy that we have to get food.
No.
Okay.
How dare you?
Come on.
We're not actually upset. Okay. Your turn.
My turn. Like, what did I read? You know what? I was thinking, I don't have a lot of these near me. So I was like, what if I share my screen and go through my Goodreads?
Wow.
That'd probably be better than like.
I love it. Just never show my
Goodreads.
Goodreads. They don't need to know.
They don't need to know.
I just finished a book that I don't know if I want to put on Goodreads because I read it because TikTok talks about it. And I'm reading the second one just because I have to know. But I'm so upset about this book. I don't know if people like it. I think it's so gross. And I'm mad at them. They're like, this is a dark romance. Like, is it a dark romance or is it just really creepy?
Yeah, that sucks. All right, I'm going to share this and then I won't be able to see you because life is hard with StreamYard.
You got it. Life is hard with StreamYard.
All right.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
All right, wonderful. So, this is the last thing I read.
Oh, yeah. I cannot wait. So when is that episode today?
That is today at noon Central, 1 Eastern, on my channel, The Comic Slayer. Check it out there. It's going to be ridiculous.
Rita Mae Brown, the author of Ruby Fruit Jungle, and also the writer behind Slumber Party Massacre.
That's right. We read this cat cozy mystery that she wrote, and we're going to have thoughts, and it's going to be great. And we always have a non-sponsor of like a 90s thing, and this one's extra good. So
I'm excited.
I feel like there's going to be less book talk. So if you guys look at this, you're like, I don't care. It's fine. It'll be funny, and you should join anyway. So just saying. I read that. I won't tell you anything else about it because we're going to talk about it later. I checked out Tower Kind. Yeah. Which this is a little graphic novel that I got at Heroes Aren't Hard to Find, which is the comic shop that puts on Heroes Con. And I picked it up and I was like, this looks great. If you see my rating, I gave it 2 stars. I gotta tell you, it just bummed me out the whole time and nothing really happened. Yeah. And I was just like, man. So I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it. But look at that cover. I like the cover.
Yeah, that's cool.
This was by Patrick McDonnell, who does Mutts, and it is a children's book, but beautiful art, and he does comics, so this relates, right? Yeah. I got this at Ollie's, and it is about a little boy named Tech. He's a modern cave boy, so if you see the cover, there's like dinosaurs around him, and he's always looking down at his phone or like playing in his cave, his video games and stuff. And it is essentially about, you should stop doing that all the time and like look at what's happening around you. And I really liked it. So I don't know. Really liked it. Puppy Night. Let me bring up Puppy Night, shall we? Let's do it. Maybe one day. Come on, internet. Here we go. So Puppy Night was a good time.
Oh, and so cute.
I think you'd really like it too. Can I zoom in on this a little bit? Kind of. Yeah. So I'm struggling. Oh no! An ad.
How dare you,
How
Goodreads?
dare they? Anyway, this one was great. Michael Sweater wrote this, and the art was beautiful too. But it was about a puppy night. It's just a little comic, and it was super cute. He has a
Oh,
very cute
his
apprentice,
apprentice's name is
Pugsley.
Pugsley.
And he's a little pug, yeah. And they're just going
Done.
on
I'm done.
adventures. Yeah, they go on an adventure and they're looking for treasure, and it's very cute, and I really enjoyed it. So I think you'd like Puppy Night for sure. Laugh Out Loud Cats, Sell Out. This was fun. It is like, you know what? I actually have that near me. I'll show that. So we'll keep going here. Do you know the David Leviathan book Every Day?
No.
Okay, so that is a big YA book that's been around for many years, and they did a graphic novel adaptation of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even like I've seen the book around. I know the name David Leviathan, but I've never read anything from him. But I read this, and Maddie,
Yeah.
you gotta read it. You gotta read
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I got it from the library. It is about someone who wakes up every day in a different body.
Ooh.
So they
Ooh.
kind of live the life of whoever it is for one day, and then they wake up again and they're someone else. So they
Oh
don't
my
have their
gosh.
own body. But what happens is they wake up as this boyfriend of this girl, and they
Yeah.
have an amazing day together, and they fall in love with this girl. And so every time they wake up as someone else, they keep thinking about this girl. So they try to connect with this girl.
There's literally a Korean show like this. I wonder if they had
Yeah.
that idea from the book.
It's wonderful. I think you'll really, really like
Oh
it.
yeah, that sounds
So,
great.
yeah. This one I think you'll like too. Project Knot.
Oh, for fans of Kiss Number 8 on a Sunbeam was all I needed to hear.
I didn't even know it said that. That's perfect. Yeah. And I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it. It started as a webcomic.
Yeah.
And it is about this kid in the 90s who he's got a lot going on, and he's like, I just want to go see my pen pal. He's had his pen pal for a long time, and he's like, I think if I just go see her, she'll make me feel better. So he gets on a bus and is gonna like run away and go see her. And then something happens and he wakes up, and he's in the year like I think 21 something.
Yeah.
So 2120, let's say. And he's like, what's happening? Because he's from the 90s. So basically the government are like doing this time travel exchange program.
Yeah.
And picking people from different eras of time and bringing them to their time. And then they have like kind of an ambassador who like takes them around and like helps them out. So like his is like this other person, and of course they fall in love. So and then stuff happens. But it's very interesting. I think
cool.
again, I think you'll really like it.
Real quick, Bar had a question about every day. Do they remember their past days every time they wake up?
Yes. Yes. But they can't not keep waking up in other bodies. So they don't have that stability of like, and they wake up in various, very different bodies.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
That's cool.
But yeah, they remember everything. This one, I'm going to show you that one later because I have it beside me. I did read the last volume of Hello Melancholic, which is a Yuri manga. Super cute. They're in a band together. I think you'd like it, Maddie.
Oh, yeah.
I think you read Catch These Hands, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I read Catch These Hands.
Yeah, I read the first one. I enjoyed that too. Crema, also gay.
Yeah.
I liked it okay. Okay. Yeah. Page Boy, we can talk about that later, Maddie. I have thoughts. Constellations was interesting. Also, about identity struggle, and there's a huge part about going to rehab for like drugs and alcohol and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And then I read the last 2 Boys on the Riot. I didn't know there were only going to be 4.
There's only 4? Oh, well, then in that case, I'll go and buy the rest of them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah. And Basil and Oregano. Did you read that?
I haven't. Is it good?
Oh, I really liked it. You'll like it. You'll definitely like it. And that's pretty much it. The other stuff's kind of old, so I'll stop sharing.
Oh.
I do want to share this one with you because it's probably my favorite read I've read recently. So it's
Okay.
called
Tell
Little
me.
Toonie's Snail Diaries.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
Let's see if that can, focus. But Little Toonie is a snail, and there's this great dog and these cats and all these things that happen. So it literally has a locket.
No, stop it.
Yeah, which by the
Stop.
way, I forgot. We opened it and closed it so to see if it would actually work, and it does. So now it's locked. Let me
It's like a little it's like the diaries
Yeah.
we had growing up.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
absolutely. So let me let me unlock the locket real quick. I just want to show you some inside. So this is like real life diaries of this person. Their
Oh.
nickname is Little Toonie, but they're all like, I mean, because they're depicted as a snail,
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
and there are these like one-page moments, and they're so funny. Like I was laughing out loud. You would absolutely love it. Like, I mean, like, look, self-care. Little Toonie goes and just puts
I
their
feel like I've
face in
seen
the
this
cat.
art somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's like a post about it or something.
Yeah,
but it
potentially
looks-
online or something, but it's so good. I gave it 5 stars. It was one of the best things I've read in a while. So yeah, it's great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I got.
Love it. We had a question of how we managed to read so many books. Do we have a routine or dedicate a specific time of day to it? I don't know about you. I don't really like it. Yeah. Sometimes I do. So I'll in my ideal morning world and habits and things that are routines are really difficult for me. I don't. It's probably ADHD, but I cannot do routines are hard. But sometimes like most of the time like in the morning I'll sit down, eat my breakfast, and I'll read in the morning before I go to work. And that's like a novel, or if it's a comic book, I can get through a couple. It's just random. It's like, well, I feel like doing that now, so I'll do that. Well, yeah. If I'm at work, I'll go to lunch and I'll bring a comic book with me. I try to read at lunch, usually.
I try to do the same thing, as well as like at work, if I'm doing something that I don't have to be like incredibly into, I'll put on an audiobook. And
yeah, audiobooks help a lot. That helps.
Yeah, it really does. And like I read before bed most of the time.
Yeah.
And I make that a habit.
And if we didn't have the shows help because we have like it's like a homework, right? So it's like, well, we're reading this as this,
which is a struggle for
sure.
For
I'm
me,
reading probably 8 books. I'm reading at least 8 books a month, comic books.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
now that I'm back into novels, I'm going through those. And now that I have a Kindle, I'm reading some not great books pretty fast.
Nice.
Why do people, man? I need to have like a channel or something where I'm just like, why do people read this romance book? I don't understand. Like, it's so good. It's a top 50. Why? How come this book is allowed at Joseph Beth, but not like the book I want?
That is crazy.
Both of you should watch Polite Society. It's a movie streaming on Peacock right now. It's amazing about sisterhood. It has Rito Aria from Umbrella Academy in it. Oh, cool. I don't have Peacock. I feel like that's something I'll like get for a month and then watch everything on there and then switch.
Yeah, I don't have it either, but my parents.
She did read some Superman recently.
Yeah,
and now I have to watch that cartoon because it's so good.
Spoiler: I didn't like the books. Bar.
That's fine.
We did a whole summer reading program on it on my channel, Bar. If you want to see my full thoughts there.
Yeah. I think in many cases of throwing the TV, we pick up a book choices.
Yeah, well, and it's so true, right? Like there are times where I'm like, I'm such a mood reader. I'm like, if I'm not feeling it,
absolutely.
I don't force myself to do it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of books I don't finish right away, or like it's just not because I've gotten books from the library, and I'll be in a reading like kick. I'll be reading so much, and I'll pick up one. I'm like, I'm just not there for this right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm the same way with like TV and video games. It's all it's all cyclical for me.
Mm-hmm.
It really just depends. I'm never gonna know because sometimes I'm really in a kick and I am like steamrolling, and all of a sudden I'm like, I just don't feel it.
Yeah, I get it.
Throw the TV on. I was gonna judge you. I thought maybe
throw the TV entirely. As far as haul, just real quick, I'm gonna show 3 things.
I cannot wait for us to talk about I'm kind of chubby and I'm a hero.
I'm gonna read this really soon. I may read this today. Because I'm very excited.
You will not regret it.
Yeah.
You will not regret it. Just wait. It's just gonna be like a little cupcake with like a warm cup of tea.
That's what I need right now.
That's what it is.
And I did also get at 30. I realized I had no gender. Have you heard about those?
No.
Life lessons from a 50-year-old after 2 decades of self-discovery. So it's a manga memoir. Yeah, it sounded really good.
Holy shit. Yeah,
I
I've got
picked
to
this
read
up
that.
again at the Heroes comic shop, and the cashier was like, "Oh, this is really, really good." He was like, "Everyone's been like talking about it because it's great." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, I want to read that.
So yeah, this looks great. I haven't read it yet, but
Especially because, like, man, it's still so hard in Japan, obviously. But, like, I've seen a lot of, like, older people, like, older assigned male at birth people, like, dressing and being a little more fluid. Like, at my college that I went to, because I went to Aoyamagaku and Daigaku. That's the only college I'm going to tell you about. But that's where I went in Tokyo. So I abroad there. And the cafeteria there is open to anyone. So if you're in Tokyo and you want like a cheap but really good meal, just go into a university and eat at the cafeteria. It's so good. So good. But there'd be like an older person there that dressed in like kind of like cutesy clothes, like feminine clothes. And I was like, that's
cool. Yeah.
And I'm sure that like the judgment from elsewhere was not great. But for me,
Yeah.
I'm like, I thank you for being out here, living your life. We are nerds. I don't know if you knew from the stuff behind me. I'm really cool. Like, so cool. That does sound like a good exercise.
And expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not throwing my TVs anywhere.
No.
No way.
All right, well, I think we did it.
I think we did. I think we killed it.
Yeah.
Since you have the books for next week, we could do I'm Kind of Chubby.
Oh, Maddie.
And I'm Your Hero.
Maddie, yes. Yes,
Maddie. Because it's my birthday month, and it made me happy.
Maddie, let's do it. That is the decision.
Yes, everybody read it. It's so good.
Yes.
Mary, read it.
Yes.
No, that's just like, it's because we're hungry. I'll be real with you. I gotta eat, and I'm not gonna do it right here because it's gonna be very loud chips. Unless you want an ASMR of each. I'm not gonna do the noise because don't bother me. And I don't have misophonia. I don't want to watch Homer out of Florida. Sorry, you have to wait to see me until next Sunday because I'm not doing Over Your New Read on Tuesday because I'm on vacation. I'm gonna be in a cabin. I'm gonna read books. I'm gonna watch at least one slasher movie about a cabin, right? Because you gotta set the mood.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Asadora.
That's so good.
There's probably a new one now. A new book.
Yeah, I'm behind for sure. Yeah.
So good. All right. Next Sunday. Talk about Oaxaca.
It's happening.
Woo-hoo.
We're doing that. And if you want to check Jessica and I out at 1 Eastern, noon Central,
there you go.
On my channel, hop over there. Hop over there if you're bored.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Check out InStopTrades.com.
See you next time. Goodbye.